Hey everybody, welcome back to the Indiginerd Project. How's it going? How was your first day of summer? My first day of summer was exciting. I got to spend most of it indoors in an office, so that's one way to celebrate. So what's going on? We got a new Pixar movie coming out this weekend. That's always a momentous occasion. Their movies are always pretty darn good. This one, called Brave, features a strong female lead who is good at archery. Man, it's been like 3 months since we've had a movie like that. Surprisingly though, this is the first Pixar movie with a female lead. I had no idea they were so sexist up till now. Way to correct yourselves, Pixar. That's why I love you. I just hope John Ratzenberger is doing one of the voices. Spoiler alert, he does. I really want to hear his Scottish accent. That's got to be interesting. So what else is new? I saw this crazy new camera. Have you heard about this new camera that's coming out? It does Gigapixel Photography. That's right, most of our cameras are megapixel. This is gigapixel, so we're talking like 1,000 times better resolution. In order to pull this off, they don't have a giant sensor. They have an array of sensors to make this happen, kind of like when they have an array of radio telescopes looking out into deep space, if you're into that kind of thing. Anyway, they have this for the camera now, so they have all these in array looking at it, and every single picture on there is about 50 gigabytes of memory, so that's kind of insane. Now I need to upgrade my hard drive to a terabyte hard drive just so I can put some family photos on there. Why on earth you would need a picture of this? I don't know, just in case you want to take a picture of everything and then zoom in on it like some scary Big Brother thing where they can look at us all the time with their fancy new gigapixel camera. Of course, I've been watching documentaries still. I caught one called This Emotional Life, which originally aired on PBS. It's now on Netflix, and it is awfully good. I've always had trouble being in touch with my emotions, or like I always figured, I have logic, that'll be fine. But it talks about a study of orphans that, two things. One, they did get fed, but they did not get loving attention, and that really messed up some of these babies. And so that's super sad. And you always think, hey, they got food, they got shelter, they're gonna be fine. But no, we also need love. Apparently, it's kind of important. And now for my weekly garden update, if it is weekly. I built a compost pile, which is pretty awesome, and I built the Charlie Brown trellis. First, let's talk about the compost pile. All I did was take some plastic fencing, made a cylinder, and then tied it together like that, and I just dumped the stuff in it, and then eventually I moved the cylinder over and then shuffle up the stuff and then put it back on it in order to allow it to breathe so it doesn't turn to this big smelly compost pile that the baby's mama is very afraid that I'm creating back there. But it's not gonna smell too bad, I hope. Anyway, it's kind of exciting to do recycling that's more than simply putting plastic and paper into a blue bin. I'm actually saving some money doing this, so I won't have to buy compost from the store. And it was very simple to get started, so I like that. I've been putting stuff in it, and cool. Now, my Charlie Brown trellis, what's the deal with that? Well, the Square Foot Garden Book explains to you how to build a metal frame, and then you hang some nylon netting on it, and the netting is of nylon, so it's super strong and can hold up cantaloupes and pumpkins and whatever else you're growing. My problem is I couldn't find any nylon netting. So I went to Amazon and ordered one, but then I was looking at my plants, the peas and the green beans, and they're like grabbing out for air, so I had to do something. So I just bought some nylon string and I made my own netting, and it didn't come out looking too good. I'll take a picture of it and we'll slap it up there. Take a look at the picture. That's kind of sad. That's why it's my Charlie Brown trellis, but it's made with love. I suppose I could have just made a giant dream catcher, bought a couple hula hoops, made some dream catchers in them, and just put them side by side. That would have been delightfully cheesy. So that's my square foot garden at my house, which is cool. I'm excited about that. But I'm also working on a community garden in the Southwest Museum in Los Angeles. In the coming weeks, we're going to be adding some kids activities to our gardening project so the whole family can come and be engaged and have a good time. In fact, this Saturday I'm going to a different community garden where they do have kids activities, and we're going to steal their ideas. I also thought it would be cool to do a puppet show with juggling and balloon animals and magic tricks, and we could call it the Garden Variety Show. This is some cool news. I don't know if you caught this. Google is backing a new online project to preserve endangered languages. It's cool. If anyone can handle the task of archiving languages, I imagine Google is up to the task. But I'll be excited when I can play World of Warcraft in my language. That's right, Warsong Gulch in Ojibwe. I want to see Blizzard step up. Instead of having the Taurans speak slow, broken English, have them speak slow, broken Ojibwe, and I'll be a happy camper. So what else is new? I don't have any shows this weekend. Sorry about that. I guess I'll do some writing, come up with some new jokes. Next week, I have some workshops that I'm doing at UC Riverside at the Gathering of Tribes Summer Residential Program. Shoshone and I will be talking about wellness, goal setting, getting things done. I know that sounds kind of painfully boring, but I think we'll manage to make it entertaining, and it'll be cool for these high school students that'll be listening to us. Hopefully they won't fall asleep. I do have a couple bookings that are coming up. I have July 3rd, I'll be at Flappers Comedy Club at 10 p.m. in the main room in Burbank, California. And another booking that got added, it's still kind of tentative, but I'm pretty sure it's going to happen at the Ho Chunk Casino back in Wisconsin on Labor Day weekend. I plan on being there to make y'all laugh back in Cheesehead Land, so I'm excited about that. I had to get that off my chest. All right, you guys, have a good weekend.